On August 6, 1945, a B-29 bomber named Enola Gay released an atomic bomb, codenamed Little Boy, over Hiroshima, an important Japanese military center. At the time, Lieutenant Colonel Henry Hart of the 41st Division was stationed in the jungles of New Guinea.
We didn't even know the atomic bomb went off. We were in the jungle. We had no radios. We had no letters that got to us less than 30 days apart. We had nobody telling us. And when we got to Japan, 2 months later in Hiroshima, the Japanese would never have said anything to us.
The war had been over for 2 months before Colonel Hart and his men had arrived. The United States Air Force and Navy had, quote, sunk every ship and blew up every town of any size.
This is the harbor at Hiroshima. We saw 6 people the first time we went there out of the whole city. This was taken a little bit later. But you see all the boats were all pushed ashore or burned. There was not a single Japanese civilian anywhere. We saw slits in the windows where they'd raise up the shade a little bit and I'd see eyes looking at us. But no one was on the street. And our regiment numbered about 3,600 men in trucks with machine guns, all set for anything. And we were all loaded with our ammunition and our rifles and so forth. So we were prepared for any double cross.
While in Hiroshima, the main objective of Colonel Hart and his platoon was to demilitarize the Central Army Ordnance Depot. With the help of his Japanese troops, Hart set off to do his work.
We gave orders. They obeyed. I had 500 Japanese troops working for me in Hiroshima, and a Japanese major. When I told him to squat, he squatted. They did not comment. They were lucky to be alive. We were working like hell. 25 trucks, 500 Japs, 40 of my platoon, a Navy group with 2 LCVPs and 2 huge barges going out with thousands of tons of Japanese loaded shells, dumping them in the sea. It was a big operation.
The dropping of the atomic bombs was an extremely controversial issue. On the American side, some were strongly against the use of nuclear weapons, while others were strong supporters of it. In fact, many believed it decided the war. Henry Hart has his own personal connection.
I'm alive, and so are 200,000 Americans, probably your grandfathers. I'm only sorry that it took so long. We killed 100,000 in one night in Tokyo, and it didn't slow the war down one bit. We were lucky with the atomic bomb that the emperor got the word, and that the emperor was able to get the word out, because he almost did not.
Much like the influence of the atomic bomb, the stories and experiences of veterans have and will continue to influence the lives of many. World War II was a war of triumphs, losses, and regrets.
Well, I regret the fact we had a war. War is hell.